to News from the Sound, a weekly cooperative effort between BCTV and the Sound Newspaper. I'm Nicole Ball, and here are your highlights from the Sound's July 22nd issue. Don't miss the Lemonade Gang show, The Great White Way for the USA, this weekend at the Owenigo Inn. On Sunday, July 25th, this group of teens will hold one of its annual summer cabaret performances featuring Broadway show tunes that capture Americana. Think everything from Oklahoma to American Idiot. All proceeds will benefit the Mylan Project to battle ADL. Find out more about the group's founders, Ryan Bloomquist and Greg Noble, who are both entering their senior years at Branford High Schools, and more about the upcoming show this week in the Sound and online at www.zippo6.com/Branford. In just over 2 weeks, the Branford Shellfish Commission plans to award 4 leases for commercial shellfishing off of Short Beach. But at a recent representative town meeting, member Douglas Hanlon led the group to vote against leasing the beds. The RTM believes the Shellfish Commission is in violation of a town ordinance, while the Commission believes it has state jurisdiction. To view the town ordinance and to read more about the shellfish issue, visit www.zippo6.com/Branford. And remember, you can always share your point of view by leaving a comment below the story. And other representative town meeting news, at their July 14th meeting, the RTM voted to bond $300,000 for 2 new Branford school projects, as well as $70,000 in additional funding for the restoration of the dome on the Blackstone Memorial Library. While the dome will receive liquid encapsulation to preserve its exterior for more than 30 years, 4 schools will be receiving updated intercom systems, and the high school will have its skylights replaced. The $300,000 bonded for school improvements was $150,000 less than its original expected price. Are you curious about who made the 4th quarter honor roll at Branford High School? Head over to www.zippo6.com/Branford to see which students have made the grade. And in sports, the Branford Senior American Legion Post 83 baseball team inches towards a Zone 2 title and saw John Lefferber go the distance with a 3-hitter game against Hamden. Post 83 dropped a second game against Hamden the same evening. See how the team fared during this week's games by heading over to the website www.zippo6.com and scroll to the sports section. In other baseball news, the Branford American Junior Legion team continued its winning streak last week by defeating North Haven 8-6 and 7-6, and then earned a 1-2 triumph versus East Haven. These wins raised their record to 18-3 as they head into the state tournament this week. Sports Person of the Week Branford resident Al Kafora will be bringing Slamma-Jamma basketball camp back to East Haven. It's been 8 years since the camp has been held, and Al, together with current East Haven High School boys basketball coach Jimmy Reynolds and Art Leary, has decided to resurrect the basketball camp. Find out more about Al, a basketball player himself who has earned Hall of Fame distinction, this week in the Sound and online at www.zippo6.com. In living, if you've ever wondered what it would be like to chat with a famous author, RJ Julia Booksellers in Madison might make that dream a possibility. On Wednesday, July 28th, readers will have a chance to meet and mingle with 3 up-and-coming literary minds at their debut fiction luncheon. RJ's Karen Corbello says the event allows readers to interact with authors before they hit it big. To find which budding stars of the literati will be attending the event, pick up this week's issue of The Sound or find the story online in the living section of www.zippo6.com. Your a la carte columnist Lee White finds corn and bacon a winning combination, and the Sound movie review sees Despicable Me as the most fun found at a movie theater this summer. And this week, be sure to catch Juliana Gribbin's Shoreline Living column, in which she rehashes some past relationship breakups. You can always share your breakup story with Juliana by leaving her a comment below her column. Head over to www.zippo6.com, select Branford on the map, and click on the Living tab on the top navigation bar, and then select Columns to find Shoreline Living. And this week on the web. During last week's Jazz Festival on the Green, Branford police responded to a bicycle accident in which a 14-year-old girl was struck by a vehicle. The girl was taken to Yale New Haven Hospital and released later the same evening. Also, a few days later, the Branford Fire Department responded to a fire on Indian Neck Avenue. The fire displaced 3 families and caused a non-life-threatening injury to a firefighter. These stories first appeared on our website. As with all timely news, you can visit www.zippo6.com for up-to-the-minute coverage of events. It's almost time for the North Branford Potato and Corn Festival. Prepare for all things starchy by submitting your own potato personality to the Shoreline Spud Search. The Sound is accepting submissions for the most creatively decorated potatoes now through July 29th at 11:59 p.m. Email a photo of your potato, the potato's name, and your contact information to contest@shorepublishing.com. The winner will receive a $50 gift certificate, and the runner-up will score some swag from the festival. For more information, visit www.zippo6.com/Branford. The Sound's website, www.zippo6.com, is always looking for you to contribute local news. If you see something of interest, feel free to report it by heading over to the website. Just select your town on the map and post your news in the local scoop box. And finally, you're probably familiar with the Sound's senior staff writer, Pam Johnson, who hits the streets every week in search of the latest town news, unique person of the week profiles, and events and happenings that affect you. Because there are far more snippets and details than she can cover, or our paper can fit as a full-blown story, you can follow her Brantford notebook on the website, www.zippo6.com/Brantford. She'll keep you in the loop by adding inside information about town happenings. That's it for the Sound this week. We'll see you next week.